Hello and welcome. This lesson is going to be about simplify polynomials. Basically, the two steps are to eliminate parentheses and then combine like terms. On the first example, we don't have parentheses, so we're going to skip that step and go on to combine like terms. So when we combine like terms, we look for the terms that are alike, they're similar. So this one is 3x squared and this is x squared. So that means I can combine them. And then also I will be able to combine negative 5x and negative 2x. And the last one I'll be able to combine is the 4 over here with the 7. Okay, so if you see right there, I'm underlining so I can identify what I am going to combine. So 3 plus 1 is 4x squared. Negative 5 minus 2. If you need to, you can pull out your calculator and do the calculation there. Okay, so please remember that you have your calculator. A lot of things you can do in your head, but in this case, I'm just going to demonstrate here that your calculator is your friend. So this would be negative 7x. And then positive 4 minus 7 will be negative 3. Very good. So this is all we can do to simplify this expression. We do not have parentheses, so we skip to step number 2. We combine like terms. And if you notice, before we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms. Now I have 3 terms. So now I have a trinomial. All right, very good. Letter B. We're going to eliminate parentheses. So we're going to take the number that is outside, multiply by the numbers that are inside the parentheses. Also remember, if there's no number in front of the parentheses, you put an invisible one, and then we multiply. 3 times 4 is 12. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6x. 3 times 5 is 15x squared. And then we're going to do negative 1 times x squared. And then negative 1 times negative 2 is positive 2. And negative 1 times negative 8 is positive 8x. Now we're going to combine like terms. Now, usually it's good form to write the exponents from the biggest to the smallest. So when we start to combine, we start combining the ones that have the highest exponent. So in this case, would be x squared. So 15 minus 1 is 14x squared. So now we can go ahead and cross that out because we're done with the x squares. The next that we need to combine is the numbers which will be the x, okay, because this would be like x to the first. Even though you cannot see the one, there's an invisible one there. So basically, the next one we combine is the terms with x. So negative 6 plus 8 would be positive 2x. And so we're done with those two. And we're left with 12 and positive 2. So 12 plus 2 is positive 14. So there we go. We got our answer for this expression. The next two problems, I have parentheses as well, but I also have fractions. But don't worry, you have your calculator to help you. So let's go ahead and multiply these. Now notice that the 2x squared is not being multiplied because it's not next to the parentheses. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring it down, the 2x squared. Then we're going to do negative 5. So let's do the calculator here. We're going to do, just press enter, negative 5 divided by 3. And we'll put the arrow to the right. And we'll put times, and we're going to multiply times 9. So this would be negative 15. Now we're going to do the same thing, negative 5/3, and we'll multiply by 6. So let's take our calculator again. And instead of 9, what we can do is click right there and change that 9 to a 6. And we get negative 10x. The next one would be negative 5/3 times negative 3. So let's take our calculators again. And we're going to change this to negative 3. And when we do that, we get positive 5x squared. So positive 5x squared. And we bring down the negative x. and we'll bring down the positive 7x squared. Now that we eliminated parentheses, it's time to combine like terms. Please remember, we want to start with the biggest exponent, so the biggest exponent will be x squared. So who can I combine with 2x squared? I can combine 5, and I combine 7. So then you do 2 plus 5 is 7, plus 7 is 14x squared. If you need to, you can also use the calculator. Okay, let's go ahead and cross that out so that we know that we already did that. Now the next term to combine is the numbers with x. So we're going to combine 10x with negative x. Please remember, you're going to have an invisible one right there. So negative 10 minus 1 is negative 11x. So we're done with that. And if you notice, the last thing we have here is negative 15, but there's nobody to combine with negative 15, so we just bring it down. And that's our answer for letter C. Let's go on to the next problem. Next problem, again, I have fractions, so no problem. We have a calculator to help us. Let's bring down the 8y squared. And I'm going to pull out my calculator and let's press enter there, and negative 2 divided by 15 times, whoops. Please remember that you need to press the arrow to the right and then press times, and then we're going to multiply by 30. So negative 2/15 times 30 is negative 4. Now we're going to multiply it again times 15 this time. So let's pull out a calculator again here, and we're going to change that 30 to a 15. And we got negative 2y squared. Don't forget to write the y squared, okay? And since these ones are not attached to a parenthesis, we're just going to bring it down. And there we go. Now we're going to combine 8y squared with negative 2y squared and 7y squared. Remember, you can use your calculator here, so you can do 8 minus 2 plus 7 gives us 13. So this would be 13y squared. Go ahead and cross that out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to combine the next one, which is negative 4y. But the thing is, negative 4y does not have any other terms that have y. So all we have to do is bring it down to 4y. And the last one is going to be negative 4 minus 8, which would be negative 12. So this is our final answer for this problem. Okay, very good. Why don't you stop the video now and try the practice problems? And once you finish the practice problems, turn on the video again to see your answers and check if that you did correctly. So welcome back. These are the answers for letter A and B. Please check your work. And if you need to stop the video, you can. And here's for letter C and D. So today we learned how to simplify polynomials using the two steps, which is eliminate parentheses and combine like terms. Thank you for your time. I hope this video was helpful. Have a great day. Bye-bye.